Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's going on YouTube? D546. Been in the process of moving. You see the white background, but still trying to get everything set up, but I need to get out a video. So I wanted to talk about ESPN's rankings of the, I think, FPI, Football Projected Index, and they have the Giants ranked 26, Redskins 31st, Cowboys number 5, Eagles number 6, Chiefs number 1. I think the Ravens were number 2 behind them, and the Jags were dead last. But I'm pretty much just trying to focus on the NFC East. And Giants at 26. I mean, I guess we can't expect much from them before the season. And this is Vegas. This is pretty much betting odds. They're ranked as 3.4 points below average. So this list is pretty much ranking people, ranking teams as like, are they above or below average? And the points that they list are how far, or how far away they are from average. So the Giants were negative 3.4 points below average. Redskins were negative 5.5 points below. Cowboys were 2.9 points above average, and the Eagles were 2.7 points above average. Obviously, you can't put too much stock into this. I mean, it's June, and there's stuff going on in the world, so it's pretty hard to rank teams at this point anyway. But to have the Cowboys and Eagles all the way at the top of the list, and the Giants at like 26, when people are saying that people are saying that the NFC East is just some cakewalk division, yet you have two of the top teams in the top 10, two NFC East teams. Now, first of all, you got Dak Prescott, who we don't even know if he's going to play. We got Carson Wentz, who, let's be real, we don't know if he's going to play or not. Carson Wentz, I mean, the dude gets injured. Hey, I don't want to wish anything on anybody, but he needs to stay inside because he might, with what's going on, he needs to stay inside. The dude is not good at staying healthy. And these teams have to prove every year that these teams are just, they always pick these teams as the best teams in the league, and they never do anything. The Eagles a couple of years ago, wrong clock is right twice a day. But for the most part, these two teams are projected to be the top of the league, and they're usually not. There's usually some injury with Carson Wentz, and Dak Prescott is disappointed in a big game. So to have these teams ranked 5 and 6 is, I mean, I guess you had to put somebody there. But to have the Giants ranked below, they're ranked at 26. I don't see it. 26, no. Daniel Jones. The dude would have had 30 plus touchdowns last year. By the way, happy birthday, Daniel Jones. Happy birthday, Daniel Jones. It's his birthday today. I don't know, this video might go up after that, but the video I'm recording today is Daniel Jones' birthday. But to have Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, Andrew Thomas is here now. To have all of these guys and you're just saying this is just a bottom of the league team, Vegas is wrong. So guys, I will put my money on the Giants. I will put money, if I was a betting person, I would put money on the Giants because nobody's really giving us a shot. The Redskins are 31. The Redskins are garbage. They belong at 31. Only team under them is the Jaguars. And to be honest, man, it's the Jaguars. They don't really have anything to look forward to anytime soon. I mean, poor Tom Coughlin went down there and they didn't want to buy in, and they let him go. But the Jaguars don't really have much to look forward to. They just mortgaged their entire team away. They don't have anything left. And the Redskins are pretty much where they need to be. But to have the Giants that far away from the Cowboys and Eagles, saying that the Giants are 3.5 points below average, And I guess what the average points per game is like 24 or something, somewhere around that probably. And then they have the Cowboys at 27, I guess. I mean, the Giants are 3.5 points below that. Will put them at like 20 or 21 points a game. I don't see it. I just see entirely too much weapons, too many weapons. You have Saquon. You have, I mean, the dude is the best running back in the league. Evan Ingram, if he can stay healthy for 10 games, we have something serious. Sterling Shepard, Golden Tate, those guys are not scrubs, and they are like third and fourth options. And Daniel Jones is only going to get better. Dwayne Haskins, you know how I feel about the Redskins. Dwayne Haskins is Dwayne Haskins, and he's probably not going to play the whole season. He's probably going to get benched. The Cowboys have a great roster, and if it was just by rosters, I would understand this. But if you're looking at history and you're seeing Dak Prescott went like 3-8 against teams that were playoff teams or something ridiculous. He only won like one game against playoff teams. So the list is all based on Vegas and based on projections, and Vegas is going to be wrong this time. To have the Chiefs at number 1, I mean, you got Mahomes there. They're putting in that 4th and 15 rule that you're going to be able to do it twice a game, where instead of onside kicking, you can go for a 4th and 15. Absolutely not fair for Mahomes and Lamar Jackson and all of these guys that can extend plays, because what you're going to have is people running around and just throwing the ball up like it's Madden, and there's going to be pass interference. And you're going to be able to convert these 4th and 15s. And these good teams are going to do it 2 times a game, because that's the most times you can do it. And just imagine Mahomes getting hot, scoring a touchdown, and then the next 2 times he scores, Andy Reid just doesn't kick it off, and you're down 21-0, and your offense hasn't touched the ball. So that's another thing that you guys got to consider. So the Chiefs and the Ravens up there, I agree with. Pretty much this list it's just ESPN and their rankings, and it's June, so I wouldn't put too much stock into it. But I just wanted to put out a video, and this is a list I saw, just to give my opinion on it. But you guys go ahead, stay safe, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. D546, I'm out.